Hi Andy. Hi Paul. Hi Joan. Hi Lynn. Hi Gerd. How we all doing? Oh, I went a bit quick. Hi Terry. It's Friday again. Thank God, that's all I can say. Hi Claire. Hi Lizzie. Hi John. Hi Tracy. Cheryl. So good evening everyone. It's Friday night. Thank God for that. It's been a very long week. Wasn't really feeling it last Sunday. Felt a little bit rough. Paul didn't help. You'll all be revealed in the video. But we got there. We had another good day out by the riverside. Hard day. Paul gets us a visit as well. But these things happen unfortunately. But no, it was good now. Had a bit of a lay-in on Monday. Wasn't feeling it, as you can tell. Still a bit bunged up. Feeling much better now. Probably feeling better now because I've managed to pass it to Terry and Paul. So, they lighten the load, which is very decent of them. But I think I've still done about a 70-hour week this week, even though I'm feeling rough. Some very late nights, some late finishes, but I've caught up at last. I finally caught up. Was planning on having today off, but unfortunately that didn't go according to plan because I fell a bit behind. But doesn't matter. I'm up to date now. Fresh start next week. Oh my God, it's going to be one hell of a week as well. Hi, Anna. How you doing? Hi, Roger. It's not your fault. It's never your fault, is it, Paul? Never your fault. Like behind me here, look. Behave, children. They were acting like little children that day. Terrible. Hi, Paul. Thank you very much. Somebody local. Got people from everywhere on here tonight. But yeah, it'd be nice just when I can clean my nose a bit, so I don't sound like I'm talking with my fingers up my nose. But there we go. So let's try and keep up with these comments. Yeah, I knew I was going to get the blame. There's no way that, Terry, that you've got my cold. Definitely not, because Paul started feeling ill on Monday, and I don't pass my germs that quick. I'm a little bit more relaxed about it. So, yeah, I think that's just unfortunate. But that's all right, because you're having a nice weekend off and going out for a lovely meal on Sunday. Hi, Linda, how you doing? What was that? Standing in for you late, Linda. Hello, Martin, then, I should say. Should learn to smack their bottoms. No, it's easy just to give them a clip round the ear hole. It does it to me all the time. No, we do have a laugh, though. We do have fun. I ain't even going to comment on that one, Andy. Let's have a look. If I can swallow. Oh, yeah, your Sunday dinner. If not, I'm sure Paul will manage for you. If not, you could take it home with you. Put it in a little doggy bag and have it the next day. I know. Going to be having a lot of time off soon. It's going to be a bit messed up for a few weeks. Now, hi Dan, how you doing? Daddy Dan soon. Not long to go. That's when more grey hairs will start appearing, mate. It's all your fault. Okay, I'll accept it. It was my fault. I did it. I gave him the germs. I like to share. Hi Sean, how you doing? Ooh, too hot. It's been lovely today, hasn't it? Bit of a chill in the air, Liz, but it's been lovely and warm. The whole week's been really good. It's been back to t-shirts. I remember them days, sometime last year. But no, it's definitely been warming up. It's doing all right. The weather is improving. So this weekend, I believe we'll change the clocks, isn't it? So 1 hour less in bed, but a bit lighter in the evenings. Brilliant. Waveney Magnets, good evening to you as well. Can't beat a when the evenings are light, because I need a bit of daylight because I've got something planned. That's all I'm going to say. Can't really do it in the dark. Got a date for the C-section, definitely not long. Dan, when you cut your finger, you pass out. How are you going to cope with it, mate? This is going to really test you now. I remember a video of you that I think your brother shared with me when you cut your finger on the way home. You didn't look good. You've got a lot of things to comprehend with this. This will really show if you've grown up. This will. You'll be fine, though. You'll manage it. Hi, Phil. How are you doing? I need to speak to you. I'll give you a ring next week. I'm assuming you're at work. Most people at work come on here, rather than working. Steve Parsons, good evening to you as well. Try and get down these comments. Oi, oi, Jabba. 11-hour shift tomorrow night. Oh, no, I don't do nights. Well, actually, I do most flipping nights. That's the trouble. No, I managed to get, amongst all this working and feeling like poo, I've managed to get tomorrow night's video finished. I've called you up. Yeah, I seem to remember it. It was about 1 o'clock in the morning. I believe he was on the way back from the pub. I do remember. See, it does still works, but the only part of me that is working this week. Yeah, people have these C-sections. Posh people have them. Bring them out the sunroof instead, It's much easier. How many of them bottles did you have in the end, Jabba? See, Jabba didn't catch it, so I don't think it is my germ. Yeah, now he's driving. Dan's passed his driving test as well. Oh dear. It all seems so long ago now. Clock's changed tomorrow. Great. Lose an hour. So that means you'll be going to bed at 9 o'clock in the morning, Jabba, not 8. Loopy Loo, good evening to you. Oh, that rhymes. It's pretty good, that, isn't it? How are you doing, Tracy? You're getting around a bit better now. My son's got the same problem, Lizzie. He keeps applying for jobs. And because he's 19, I don't want to know. It's much better to get a 17-year-old so you can pay him less. That's the way it goes. Just the one? Ooh, good lad. You don't fish long enough to catch him. Ooh, they're picking on Jabba now. That's good, isn't it? Drinking protection. Ooh, I don't think you can swallow one of them. Those, my mate used to sniff up his nose, gag it out of his mouth, and he used to go like that. Anyway, yeah, enough of that. Ugh, not very nice, not very nice. Nice and healthy. There we go, you see, look. That's a good point, Jabba. You didn't play Riverside Twister. I do hope that's on headcam because you're gonna love that. That when people were walking by, I think we were probably getting the weirdest stares ever. It was very strange, but it was fun. We had a laugh and we persevered, and it paid off in the end. Oh, the booze kills the cold infections. I'll tell you what, I've just had something from McDonald's now. I'm not a keen McDonald's person, but their apple crumble McFlurry is good. That's probably the best thing they've done in years, to be honest with you. Whiskey is good for colds. The trouble is, by the time I get in, it's too late to drink. The chance of me having one on a Saturday is no good because I'm going out early Sunday. So I just don't drink anymore. I just don't have the time for it. I've got more alcohol than a pub, and I just don't drink. Ain't got the time for it. Really don't have the time for it. It definitely was strange. Yeah, still struggling to walk. A lot of pain with the second opera. Well, let's hope it gets better for the summer, Tracy, so you can get back out there and do what you love. I mean, you've done so many plaques while you've been laid up, but I know you want to really get back to the riverside and get that magnet in there. Honey and caramel. Oatmeal, good for you. I had when I started on Sunday and Monday, I was taking the cold capsules, and after that, I thought no, don't like keep taking tablets all the time. I know they're only like paracetamol and things like that, but no, I'd rather not. So I think I stopped taking them on Monday. So I had 2 days of it, and that was enough. That was enough. So yeah, don't like keep taking them. You see, it's like when I've done my back that time. I even had some prescription tablets, and I tell you what, I can see why people say they don't work. I always think, well, they've got to work, otherwise they wouldn't give you them. No, they don't work. I found ibuprofen the best for that. I mean, that was bad enough. I had to have well, half a day off fishing because of that. I'd sort of, it's because you're always shouting, Roger. Always shouting. You need to sort of relax your voice a little bit. Arlene, good evening to you as well. Got loads of whiskey here. Don't drink it though. Never have been keen on whiskey. I remember one of the reasons I don't like whiskey is because when I was 15, I drank a bottle of Bell's Scotch whiskey. Well, I think that's what they called it. Most people say it's paint stripper, but I drank a bottle of Bell's. Give me severe stomachache for a couple of days, so I don't really put me off whiskey. Didn't really drink, to be honest with you. Not a whiskey person. Oh, I know it's not tablets, Liz. I'm just saying that I just didn't. I just don't like keep taking tablets. So my wife, she's had it. My daughter's had it. My son's had it. I thought I'd got away with it, and just as they start feeling better, I flipping got it. Yeah, you've definitely done some plaques. Definitely. Hi, Leela. How are you doing? Had the most wonderful surprise day. All will be revealed. Oh, tenors on it. Everyone's always going on about tenors. Everybody's out at this recession. Have a fiver instead. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video Wednesday. I was planning on making it, but I had a job that went a little bit different to what I was expecting. And I didn't go home to midnight because of that. I was laying under a lorry for quite a long time, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's why I left them two troublemakers in charge, the children. But I hope you enjoyed it. Now, part two of that day is tomorrow. Um, that was on, I can't even think, what, the River Gade. That was it. Lager for me. Lager out, that's why. Can't beat a good single malt. Yeah, you see, look, I know a lot of people are into this whiskey. It's like people that went through their gin spell where they started bringing out exotic gins. I mean, I remember the original one. I used to have a quick swig of it when my mum had it. And, oh, it's like drinking aftershave. Can't see what people see in gin, but I've tried a couple of the flavoured ones, and they're all right. But I don't think I'd want to drink it all the time. Zapane, they're the ones that somebody actually gave me, obviously, to try, and they did absolutely nothing for me. But it's the same with a lot of tablets. Some tablets are worth some people, but not for others. But somebody actually gave me the Zapane things, and honestly, I got a better pain relief from an ibuprofen than I did them. But someone else said that he doesn't get on with them. But then there's another person I spoke to. He said they're really good. So it's your age, probably. Yeah. None of us on here are getting any younger, so it's not just me. Tramadol was the best thing. Stop the pain makes you not care. Oh dear. But you've had trouble with your back for years, Phil. It didn't stop you throwing them magnets, did it though, mate? Oh no, yeah. I thought I'd better have a shave. The three S's. Let's have a look. Oh, Plymouth gin, it's really smooth. Oh, that means drinking, and it's just one thing I don't do. The last time I had a drink is when me and my wife went out for a meal with Terry and Paul, and I had a pint then. That was the last time I had a drink. Before that, I had half a bottle of lager on Christmas Day. I didn't drink the rest of it. And I can't remember before that. It's been a while. It definitely is. Trust you, Jabba. Trust you. glad to whiskey went off 7. Talking of drinking when you were younger, now I was in a shop the other day and I saw up something that my mum would let me have a bottle of at Christmas when I was a little kid. Well, now I'm just a big kid. Who remembers cherry brandy? Now, at Christmas time, my mum always used to have some of that in a baby shan or a snowball and a cherry brandy. I seem to remember it was pretty strong stuff, but you've got to have something at Christmas. Always before dinner, never after. Fantasy. You think of Fantasy Island? Yeah, I didn't. I've not had cider in a long time now. Lasserman, good evening. What whiskey you want, bourbon? I wouldn't know. It's never done that to me. Oh, let's not talk about Fantasy Island. Didn't they have a short person in it? I don't know many short people. You love cherry brandy. Don't drink brandy. No, cherry brandy's not like brandy. Cherry brandy was quite strong. Doing very well, thank you, Sean. Apart from my nose is still blocked up, but I'm breathing and I'm all right. I'm on a bourbon, but for a whisk. I'm glad you put that. I was a little bit worried then. Yeah, so that was the treat at Christmas. I can't remember. I remember my cousin, he drank half a bottle of the avocado stuff when he was about 11. Doesn't look good when it comes back out, that stuff, especially with your Christmas dinner. Yeah, got some original baby shan glasses. Snowball. I remember that. It's just like a avocado with lemonade in it. Plain boss. Oh, don't get him started. I bet Roger's sitting there giggling to himself thinking of Fantasy Island. Yeah, with his little white suit on. Oh, there's been some terrible programs over the years, but the trouble is everybody on here remembers it. So that just shows you to say, "Oh, I don't remember that." You do because you're all old like me. There's nobody young on here. Nobody young. I don't know who's the youngest, but it definitely ain't me. But I ain't the oldest, so I'm happy. Baby Shem makes you feel funny. It's sort of like having champagne in Guinness. That is nice. If you ever get a chance to try that, black velvet, champagne and Guinness, mix the two together. It's like Guinness, that's got air bubbles in it. It's pretty good, pretty good. Oh, you've got them started on Fantasy Island now, Roger. For back pain, you use deep relief, ibuprofen, joint pain. Yeah, they don't always work. Or just grit your teeth and get on with it. I had a whiskey back in the day. My dad wouldn't and you put whiskey is another one. Well, this is the thing. You have people that say whiskey and water, and you're like, I thought the idea of whiskey was, just sort of drink it strong to give that sort of taste and feeling sensation. But then you've got some people that water it down. Yeah. Who knows, Paul? Who knows? Oh, right underneath you. On my comments, anyway. Bet you couldn't do that again, Paul, could you? Eh? Never heard of Fantasy Island. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I have 3 kids here. I know. I have a pair of kids with me every Sunday. As you can see, behave, children. I make snowballs with baby shark avocado, spoonful of vanilla ice cream. Mmm. Whiskey makes you, brandy makes you. Yeah, don't do spirits. I had a bad experience of it when I was 17. I had a severe bout of alcohol poisoning while going on a pub crawl drinking double Bacardi and Cokes. After about 34 of them, I managed to crawl home while coughing my stomach up and going in to hospital on Christmas Day for a stomach pump. So don't really do Bacardi. It did make me give up drinking for 13 years though. Do you work in a pub full with booze? No, I just got a good liquor cabinet, as they call it. So the glass drink out of the bottle. Oh, you heathens. That's what Pilot range is finished. That went. It's like the other one. I don't know whether anyone's ever tried. Who's tried a red witch? And I don't mean go and wind the other half up. No. Snake bite, so lager, cider with a double Pernod and black tipped in it. So you have one swig of it, you tip it in that, and it takes a couple of minutes for it to get to the bottom. Oh, back in the day, 2 of them, I was done for the evening. You should try a red witch. Let's look at this NNAA meeting, isn't it? Comments stopped, and then now we're flying again. But we're good. Cronenberg, we know Jabba. You've got a sponsorship deal going with them. Their share prices were falling until you switched to that. But actually, I think as long as I've known you, you've always been a Cronenberg person, to be honest with you. Or anything else in a can, but yeah, definitely a Cronenberg person. Black Russians are nice. Not if you're fighting with them. I think you might lose. If you had a chalet, not a holiday home, you got a chalet. I'm married to a purple one. Is that like the purple one that comes out of the Quality Street? It's definitely the best one. Definitely the best one. Mr. Hager, good evening. Drink 1 can of cider at tea. When I was working a normal job and I actually got home at a normal time, and when I used to eat normal meals each evening, I used to probably have a bottle of beer each night with my dinner. But that was it. I didn't really drink a lot during the week. Cat, it was 100% Paul. I did not give it to Terry. It's nothing to do with me. Did I give it to Paul? 50-50 chance, but I didn't give it to Terry, so she's not blaming me for that one. Definitely not going to blame me for that one. I used to be on the Carlin, but switched during COVID. And that's probably why then, because I don't think I've met you before COVID. Is it after? I can't flipping remember now. Seems so long ago. To think that I started doing this hobby in the end of 2018, and here we are in 2025, and still going strong. A lot more grey hair, a lot more wrinkles. Blame my parents for that. But no, we do go out, we do have fun. Now, I am out Sunday, going to a place that is going to stink. I know it's going to stink. But I'm getting out because Paul and Terry are going out for a lovely meal. She's taking her mother out, so I'm sure she's going to have a fantastic time having that Sunday roast of cardboard, because it's all going to taste the same by Sunday, which is a crying shame, really, to be honest with you. Hi, Teresa, how are you doing? It's got nothing to do with me. Everybody tries to blame me for things. I'm glad you don't drink. Good. You're crazy enough without the drink. So I gave it to Paul and then gave it to Terry. There's still not a chance. I am taking no responsibility to this. No responsibility. The one time I can honestly say I did not give Terry that cold. Shut your arm. See, look, she's not that ill, is she? Because she can still insult me properly. Yeah, it's Mother's Day. That's why I'm letting her go out on her own. And no, I shouldn't be taking her out. Adopted mothers, no. No, they take sons out every Sunday. She shouts at me a lot as well, but I probably deserve it. Don't need drink. And exactly, see, when I weren't drinking for like 13 years, I used to have just as much fun going out with people that was drinking because I could see how completely stupid they looked when they had a drink. That is true, actually, because I did see that they reckon that beer's going to be going for about 21 pence a pint, and that's to combat all these things of national insurance contributions going up as well. So they reckon that you ain't going to get a pint from anywhere for less than a fiver in a pub. And I thought, well, round my way, they're probably that anyway, so everything's getting dear. Oh, Paul, you're having to go out for the meal as well. Such hardship for you, such hardship. You could sneak away and we'll go fishing somewhere. Everyone blames me, Liz. I don't care. I really don't. I know I'm right, Gerd. I've known you long enough to know you are crazy. Lovely person, but a little bit tapped sometimes. Ooh, how to alienate all your subscribers. No, she knows I'm only joking. Yeah, you do look like a tea person, Roger. Think I'm not surprised. I saw what you was eating earlier, so I'm not surprised at all that your stomach wants to blow up. Actually, I feel sorry for Paul. He's sitting right behind you. But yeah, I've seen. Um, I saw what you was eating, and I think my stomach could want to blow up as well. Gerd, not crazy. She just has character. She's definitely a character. She's so loyal though. She keeps coming back every week. Good old Gerd. And it was finally nice to meet her. Have you got that magnet in that water yet? It's been a while. Take a break for it. What? Just chuck there and run. £7.50 for a pint. £7.50. I know Peroni's at what they call a premium lager, and it is more expensive, but £7.50. Flipping hell. Oh, she can read, Paul. I told you to use the code. But okay, well, I'm going to wrap this up because I've got things to do. I've got invoicing to do. I've got a lot of paperwork to catch up on. I love my job. But no, it has been a good week. It's been a busy week. I'm feeling a bit rough, but I felt a lot better than I did last Sunday when I got home. So tomorrow night's video is part 2 of our trip to the River Gade. Maybe these two will actually behave themselves for the next part of the video. Now, next week is when we went to Reading. And yes, Ben did pop along that day. Yes, Ben was there. Rocky said he was going to, but Rocky didn't fish that day. But Ben was there. So that will be at Wednesday at 9. I'm halfway through a testing video, which I need to finish. I don't think I'm going to get it out for Tuesday, but it's a good one. You're going to enjoy that one. Well, I enjoyed it anyway, so that's all that matters anyway. 4 cups. I'm just not drinking a lot at the moment. I've cut down on the energy drinks. I'm only on like 12 cans a day now. Not only joking. I'm definitely trying to cut down on all the bad things. But if I cut down all the bad things, there'll be nothing left, will there? So you just got to get on with it. So, right, let's wrap this up. We will be out on. Well, no, sorry. I will be out on Sunday at a location where I think I might have done somewhere very close to it before. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll be live around 4 o'clock and you get to see where I am. So if you are out the weekend, everyone, have a fantastic weekend. It's going to be quite warm with a bit of breeze. So I must remember to not put the tripod too close to the water and knock it in there if it's raining. But thank you all for joining. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you do. And stay safe, everyone. And we'll see you on, well, tomorrow night at 9 for the premiere. If not Sunday, at 4. Thanks for joining, everyone. Take care and have a great weekend.